evening, and it's 6 o'clock, and welcome to the National Poll Projections. In the course of the next 3 hours, we will be taking you through 543 Lok Sabha seats to give our viewers and all of us a complete sense of the way these elections are going. Sanket, what are we looking at today?
Definitely, Arnab. In fact, the last national poll projection that we got and the one that we are getting today, three important things have happened since then. Modi announced as the BJP's prime ministerial candidate. Rahul Gandhi has been aggressive, as we have been noticing, and on the whole ordinance row that actually took place. So in the backdrop of these three and a couple of other figures, we are actually looking at some change arithmetic.
So what we are trying to do is get a sense of whether the recent political developments have had some impact on the political mood in the country, in the way that the voters are responding to political parties. But as Sanket said, the most important thing is, has Modi's announcement made a difference? With us also political editor Navika Kumar, with us to take us through the next 5 hours of our non-stop coverage. And our panelists, let me introduce Hartosh Singh Bal, political editor of The Open magazine, with us, editorial chairman of the Outlook Group, Vinod Mehta, Manisha Priyam, very well-known and respected political analyst, columnist and writer and senior journalist. Ashok Malik is with us today. Aarti Jairat, senior journalist, is with us here in the studio. Shesh Narayan Singh is joining our panel today. He has expertise in all the states which are actually going to the elections in December. He's also looking at the national picture. Shesh ji, thank you for coming. Mr. Rajagopalan has 10 weeks left for the general elections, which he announced in 2012 would happen in 2013. Time is running up for him, and I love reminding him about that. Senior journalist and writer Ajay Bose, thank you very much, Ajay. Fantastic to see you. A man for all seasons as far as elections are concerned. Our resident psephologist, someone whose analysis I have grown to respect, as has the entire country. Jai Mrug, it's good to see you. And it's even better to see the man sitting to your right, who we will put, as I always tell, all the credit will be ours and all the blame will be yours. Yashwant Deshmukh, no politician likes opinion pollsters nowadays.
And especially when you are saying that the things are hazy, then people have a problem. If you say they are winning, they are very happy.
I'm glad to hear that. Also with us this evening, we have Sudhanshu Trivedi, BJP national spokesperson, political advisor to Rajnath Singh. He's going to be giving us the BJP responses. And also with us today, Suresh Keswani, who's a leader, spokesperson and former member of parliament of the Congress party. For all our viewers on top of your screen today, what we are going to do is, as we take you state to state, we will be putting up the total national number, right?
Exactly.
Sanket. So the UPA and the NDA numbers will be flashing on top of your screen. Right on top today, let me welcome live Rajat Sharma. And I'd like to tell our viewers, a very respected journalist, editor-in-chief and founder of India TV. Rajat ji, good evening. And this poll, which
good evening, Arnab. Good evening.
This poll, for all our viewers who may have known anyway because they've been seeing it on the channel, this is a India TV Times Now joint C-voter projection. So Rajat ji, if I can begin by asking you, what do you think? How much emphasis do you put on a poll at this stage of the year?
I think you should ask Yashwant Deshmukh, because when he is on my show, I'm going to ask him. Arvind Kejriwal says that the surveys are fraud, opinion polls are a scam. But I think I would like to give Yashwant and other people who do these surveys, credit for what they are doing, because it's a difficult thing, especially in the conditions in India where people don't really, they don't tell the truth. Many times we have seen the opinion polls are accurate, many times we have seen they fall flat. So very difficult to say, one would believe opinion polls or not.
That's true. I think you put it spot on there, and that's my question to Yashwant. Yashwant, Rajat ji asked you this question, and he's raising a point. You face some flack from Arvind Kejriwal's party, and I'm sure those who will be losing out in this particular poll will also, target your poll and your methodology and raise all kinds of questions. How accurately, through a poll like this, can you actually track the national mood? One. Secondly, how detailed is your survey today? How detailed is it in comparison to other surveys which are being done?
Well, first major difference is that earlier it used to be once in 5 year kind of a scenario where somebody used to commission whenever the elections used to come in and do it. But in the last 5 years, the big difference is that we have started doing the tracking poll going week after week after week. So we have a huge database to see the secular trend, which way the wind is going and how they are playing up. As far as the poll accuracy is concerned, let me remind you that It's basically the vote share that the surveys get you in the projections.
That's right.
Conversion into the seats is easier when it is a two-way fight, but the moment you have a three-way cornered contest and a split of vote, it becomes tricky and difficult. But having said that, Arnab, anybody who says that you get it wrong so many times, I always ask, can you please count how many times? In the last 20 years, we have seen more than 125 elections in this country. And count on your fingers how many times the polls have got it wrong.
Yeah.
And that is where you will know that whenever you get it wrong, it becomes a big debate that they got it wrong. But when you get it right, nobody talks about that
You know,
right.
if you get provoked so much by Rajat Sharma's initial comments,
not
he's
at all
going to
provoked.
call you as a guest on his next Aapki Adalat show, which he specializes in doing. But Rajat Sharma, before I let you go, tell me how, you've been a political journalist and a political junkie for a long time. Between now and April, how much can change?
I think picture, Arnab, is now very clear. Advani has taken a back seat. Manmohan Singh has accepted that he would work under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, which indicates that the Congress will have Rahul Gandhi as the next leader. BJP is clear, Narendra Modi is there. So it's a fight between Narendra Modi and Rahul Gandhi. It's as simple as that. Congress for the first time is looking for allies, and because they are not confident of their own position. BJP, on the other hand, is so confident of its own position, they are not looking for the allies. They are looking at their own performance. This is a role reversal, I would say, between the BJP and the Congress.
Well, and there's an X factor. People are still talking about Priyanka Gandhi. That could change things if she were to take on a more high-profile role.
This you will have to ask Ajay Makan. Why did he deny? I'm told one big Congress leader told the news channels that Priyanka would be campaigning. Everyone was there on air with this news. Then Ajay Makan called it conspiracy. He sounded very much like Arvind Kejriwal. To him, everything looks like conspiracy, scam, or mafia.
Well, I think we'll give time to settle down. But Rajat Sharma, thank you very much. I know you have to go on air yourself with your poll. I mean, the same poll, but that's on India TV. That's the Times Now, India TV C Voter National Poll Projection. Rajat Sharma, thank you very much. And let's go straight to our panelists right now. Should we start off with the states? What do we say? Should we begin with the states? Yeah. So the first state, should we hit the first state? Is that the vote in the House? Yeah. Is that the vote in the House? So the first state which we are putting out today is the state of Andhra Pradesh. Sanket, the state of Andhra Pradesh, the current Lok Sabha situation is Congress won 33 out of 42 Lok Sabha seats in 2009. The TDP had 6 seats, TRS had 2 seats, and the AIMIM had just 1. We have known big decisions taken on Telangana of late. How has that impacted the result we are showing today?
Exactly, Arnab. If you see that in July 2013, when we actually conducted the survey along with C Voter, that actually gave the Congress party 7. So not much has changed in the the 3 months. Of course, that big announcement has only inched closer. As far as the TDP is concerned, a minor loss of 8, but still +2 compared to 2009. For the TRS, there seems to be a surge of 13.
Yeah.
And of course, there are others, particularly YSR Congress, the key player to watch out for, 13, a person whom both the BJP and the Congress would actually looking for, they will look for him as far as an alliance.
Now, if I were to look at this number, this is the number, 33 down to 7, and I'd say that the Congress got it completely wrong. The Telangana announcement was its last-ditch card.
Exactly.
It was its last-ditch card. It bungled it up. It's down -26. It's going to regret.
Lost with 2 strong regional parties being there at both ends of the spectrum. In Simandra, you have the YSR Congress.
Yes.
In Telangana, you have the TRS. Now, unfortunately, it's converted Andhra into a state where both the Congress and the BJP will have to go shopping for post-poll or pre-poll allies. So that's the wonderful thing the Congress
In fact, Arnab, one interesting point that I wanted to tell you here is that YSR Congress at this moment has 2 seats, 2 member of parliament, one from Kadapa Jagan, and number 2, Mr. Rajmohan Reddy from Nellore. He switched from the Congress. So actually what is going to happen in Andhra Pradesh now is that a lot of people from the Rayalaseema region, coastal Andhra region, a lot of congressmen who have won our part of this 33 will have no problem switching to the YSR Congress if they get.
If I can just pull out the vote share map that we have of Andhra Pradesh, because this is a very important battleground state that we are looking at. And looking at the vote share, Yashwant Deshmukh, let me get you in. I see a minus 16% swing. That's a minus 16% swing or more. Is that actually more? Yes, it's actually a 16% swing if you're comparing 2009 Lok Sabha and October 2013, which means, Yashwant, that what option does the Congress party have right now? If it's
Hardly
seeing
any
this writing
option.
on the wall, how will they react?
It's basically running number 3 in both the regions, I would say. But classically, because of this entire controversy, in one region, YSR and TDP are almost wiped out. In another region, the adjoining some seats where the TRS was polling somewhere, that is being wiped out. So the contest, the big two parties to watch out for is TRS and YSR. That's pretty much clear. Congress, along with everybody else, is taking the beating over.
Okay, so we have right now with us Keshava Rao of the TRS. We have Mysura Reddy of the YSR Congress and GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. We are seeing the numbers there. I don't know if you've got the numbers there with us. I'd just like to put it out once again for you. Times Now is projecting this evening on its national poll projection. The Congress will get 7 seats, down from 33. The Telugu Desam Party will get 8 seats. That's up 2 from 2009 with 2 seats more. TRS will get 13 seats, up from 2 last time in 2009. The All India MIM will get 1 seat. The YSR Congress makes its debut with 13 seats. May I get the first set of reactions? Keshava Rao?
Well, as you said, anybody who is getting good numbers will have a smile on his face. But question today is, last time when I was speaking to you, you projected as 11. I challenged and said it should be more than 14. Earlier to that, they said 9. Narasimha was there at that particular time. I said it should be 11. In a developmental survey, because these particularly sea voters, they say every week they are looking into, let us say even fortnight, they see there is this kind of a cumulative additions to this. And this is truism. It reflects the true situation as far as the milieu is concerned. TRS, I will tell you, will end up with some kind of 14 seats. And next time when I'm joining you for your survey, you will see me from 11, I've gone to 13 today, 13 to 14, which I think we will hold. Now, as far as BJP is concerned, yes, tell me.
No, I was saying a vote share has actually gone up from 9 to 12%. That's the exact number. So not much is changing out there.
9 to 12
the vote share has gone from 9 to 12%. But what I find interesting is that the Congress vote share is pretty much static, Yashwant. Nobody is giving the Congress party any credit, Yashwant, for this decision.
No, not at all. In fact, when we are talking about 9 to 12%, it looks only 3% jump as far as the entire Andhra is concerned. But if you split its vote share into Telangana and Simandhra, then you will see the jump for TRS is really big.
Deshmukh, is this United Andhra Pradesh that you have actually
This is a united
or a situation where there are two separate states?
We have taken that as a separate state, done separate
you have
polling.
assumed that Telangana is already formed.
Yeah, we have assumed that.
Okay.
But because it is not formed, that is why we have to put the tallies together as well.
The tally goes at one state, but we are making an assumption that the state has been formed out there.
Exactly.
Now, let's get Dr. MV in Mysura Reddy. You're making a very interesting debut. Mr. Reddy, with the YSR Congress getting 13 seats, and in terms of vote share, you're getting a very impressive 21%. Though I think a lot of this 21% obviously is focused around the Simandhra region. May I get your reactions? Are you satisfied with these numbers? What is the number that Jagan is looking at?
Previously also in so many channels the sea water survey has come up, but we are not satisfied with the sea water survey because always they give a low figure to us. But in fact, even after 2009, we faced 42 by-polls. TDP has lost deposit in 26 seats and has only 1 seat, that is a consolation seat, where Congress and YSR CP did not put up its candidate as a mark of respect to an expired MLA. But Congress has also lost deposit 7 out of 40 seats and they have won only 2 seats. That is the after 2009 by-polls, because these by-polls are throughout entire Andhra Pradesh. This appears to be a mini general election. This can reflect the true picture of the pulse of the people. How can he say that?
Narasimha Rao, the BJP gets 0 seats, it has 9% vote share. You know, if the BJP were to be even slightly practical, then you should not fight these elections but transfer this vote to either of the two parties, the YSR Congress or to the TRS, so that you can get their support in the center. Will you do that?
No, see Arnab, you see, if you look at the BJP's performance in the earlier elections, say 1998 was the peak that the BJP had achieved.
with 18% vote. We certainly don't think we are anything less than that today, because there is a huge sentiment after the announcement of Mr. Modi
Sir,
as the
please
Prime
be
Ministerial
realistic. You got
candidate.
4% vote in 2009.
I am being
no,
realistic.
you can't live in
Look
an
at the
Alice
way-
in Wonderland world.
Please look at the way every party wants to align with the BJP. Is that not enough indication?
Who wants to
Why would
align with
anyone
you?
want to? No.
Which party in
This is
Andhra
the-
wants to align with you?
Every party in Andhra wants to align except the Congress. And we are not interested in having anything to do with Congress. So any other party other than
No,
Congress
not
is
we.
a potential pre-poll
Not
or a
we,
post-poll ally. And in that sense, the Congress's tally coming down
No,
from
you already
33
saying
to
Mr.
7
Keshav Rao. Mr.
is
Keshav,
big news.
Mr.
Is good
Keshav Rao,
news.
one second. Are you aligned? You are declaring
Certainly
the
not.
alliance, Mr. Keshav Rao.
Certainly not. I respect BJP because they are sticking to Telangana, but certainly I will not have an alliance because they have no votes at all. They were absolutely 1 or 2% last time. They might go up to 5, which means nothing at all as far as electoral politics are concerned. I shall have nothing to do with him as far as alliance is concerned.